Out of quarantine and heading home, an exciting day for the first group of coronavirus evacuees who were forced to spend 2 weeks at MCAS Miramar. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Barbara Lee Edwards.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. 166 people went home today. They arrived February 5th after being evacuated from the epicenter of the COVID-19 outbreak, Wuhan, China. News 8's Brandon Lewis was at the airport today as the evacuees headed home, and he joins us now live with an update. Brandon?
They are incredibly excited to get released from quarantine. Many are on flights going to their hometowns all across the country, but some decided to spend a few extra days in San Diego, enjoying their first few days of release. White buses arrived at San Diego International Airport, marking the near end of a journey that started in Wuhan, China.
Happy to be home.
The CDC released 166 people after they completed a mandatory 14-day quarantine at MCAS Miramar. All arrived on a special charter flight from Wuhan, the epicenter of the COVID-19 outbreak.
I was so paranoid that I wouldn't be able to get on one of the evacuation planes.
Even before they left, many spent days, if not weeks, in self-imposed quarantine with family.
Even in China, you're there for, inside the house for another 10 days plus 2 weeks in quarantine. It gets a little restless.
The CDC screened everyone and gave them a clean bill of health. Still, some plan to continue wearing masks for a while longer.
To be safe, because I have a child at home, and so I want to be safe, even though they're saying we're okay. But I just feel, I just want to be more responsible for myself, for people around me.
Astoria was one of several people who were treated, but it was because she fell jumping rope to pass the time.
Yeah, I was so excited, but I was 10 days stuck in Wuhan, then 14 days here, and then I was so excited, but obviously I have to stay like maybe 2 more weeks at home to rest for my ankle.
Most were grateful for the staff at the base and the CDC for the care they received.
It's amazing. It's very nice people over there. It help us, a lot.
Although a lack of communication was frustrating.
We have little colorful bands that tell us what bus, what time, what this, it's little stuff like that. It would have been nice to have known what was going on a few days ahead.
Still, they're grateful to finally head home.
We're happy we go home, right now, so thank you guys. Thank you much.
Yeah, he couldn't get on that plane fast enough. Now, some folks said the worst thing about being in quarantine was the food. We heard a lot of complaints about that, and the number one thing that they were looking forward to doing is enjoying one of their favorite meals, be it out and about or even cooked at home. Carlo and Barbara Lee will send it back to you.
Thanks, Brandon.